Hello beer tubers and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the master of hoppets, today reviewing another of the beers that was sent to me from Põhjala in Estonia. And this one sounds like it's going to be a cool yet kind of weird beer. This is the Põhjala Mutant Disco White IPA on 6.8%. And look at that label. Hopefully it focuses. Kind of odd. It reminds me of the 12 Fuck Art series actually. It says Tallinn, which is where they're from in Estonia. There's some lemons on there, some kind of guy, and a very weird looking cheeseburger. So this is a white IPA brewed with fresh lemon zest and aged on 100% agave tequila soaked oak chips. And it's brewed in collaboration with the Mutant Disco nightclub. So a white IPA, so a wheat IPA if you want to call it that. I haven't had many white IPAs as of late, especially something as unique as this. I mean, aged on tequila-soaked oak chips? That kind of makes sense for a nightclub. Well, let's give you a pour, guys. I haven't done that in a while. It makes sense for a nightclub, you know, slamming tequila, mix it in with a beer. I guess it kind of makes sense. So, looks really nice. It looks more or less like a traditional IPA because of the colors. Like that kind of nice hazy orange hue to it. There's definitely some haze. That's probably a mix of the wheat and, yeah, well, the yeast as well. It looks nice. White head to it. Let's check out the aroma. Wow, that smells really nice. I definitely smell agave, like that kind of agave, green, herbaceous kind of thing. And lots of lemon and citrus sets and lots of sweet citrus fruits. Lots of it smells like a nice juicy kind of West Coast IPA type thing, and there's like definitely some crisp wheat going on. So a little bit of sweet malt, but lots of citrusy, lemony, tangerine, mandarin, orangey hops. Ooh, that smells really nice. And then you get that green herbal agave type thing too. And a little bit of an oakiness. I mean, I know a lot of people hate on tequila because you only drink, you know, shots and when you're super drunk and whatnot, but there are actually some pretty decent tequilas out there. I wonder what it doesn't say what tequila it is, but it actually smells really nice. And usually 100% agave tequilas are much better than some of the cheap stuff you buy because that's like not 100% agave, and sometimes it's also just, I think, flavored vodka, something like that. But it smells really nice, so let's give the Põhjala Mutant Disco a taste. Cheers, guys. Tequila! I should have worn my Corpi Clowny tequila shirt for this. That is definitely a tequila flavored, hoppy, citrusy beer. It kind of reminds me of Mexican food for some reason, and like, I don't know why it does that, but it's probably just because of the tequila flavor, but this is something I would love to have with tacos. And because of the lemon zest, there's almost flavors that remind you of dropping lime or lemons into beer, thinking the Mexican beers, but this is 10 times better. You don't get any of the skunk and all that shit, you know, Corona and all that. But this is really interesting. Quite bitter too. A good kick of bitterness. You definitely get that dry, pithy lemon zest with lemon juice flavor, lime as well, and then lime, and then definitely sweet citrus, like that kind of tangerine, mandarin, orange with some grapefruit as well. There's a little bit of crispness from the wheat, but not too much. I'm getting a little more of a sweet malt, slight caramel tone to it, but definitely that agave, green, herbaceous tequila as flavor with a little bit of oak and corky flavor. This is quite a unique IPA, and it actually kind of works. I'm not usually into IPAs that are aged on anything because I think it often subtracts from the hops, but in this case, it kind of complements each other fairly well. It's almost like a slight green tea flavor from that herbaceous thing as well. This is pretty interesting stuff, guys. If you get the chance, definitely check out the Põhjala Mutant Disco White IPA. This is kind of an odd beer, but pretty nice actually. 6.8%, you don't taste that either. Yeah, thanks a bunch to Peter at Põhjala for the beer as well. Interesting stuff. Not as good as Toppled Edison, the double IPA. That was pretty damn tasty, but it's still a fun, unique, different kind of take on the IPA. So, rating wise for the Mutant Disco by Põhjala, let's go with an 88. This is just a really fun, quite bitter as well, and just different IPA. It's it's really almost like someone dunked in a shot of lime and tequila in an IPA. But it kind of works, so fun stuff, guys. If you get a chance, check it out. If you've had it, definitely let me know what you think of it. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. And I'm going to say cheers. And see you guys in another beer review.